to Reddish. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's George, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. New York trailing. Here's Brunson. Randall right side. It's hauled in by the Clippers. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Covington. Now here's Powell. Check by Randall. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Well, Paul George with the absolute tight handle, able to navigate through traffic. That's ridiculous.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Substitution for your Knicks. Emmanuel Quickley. Derrick Rose.
And the Clippers with the ball. Puts up a three. Batum shot is off. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Barrett. Randall outside. And he lays it up and in.
Vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
To the inside. A nice shot by Morris.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
Now here's George. Clock at 6. They double team George. Pass to Morris. Three-pointer, no good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's George. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
What a hoop by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
Here's Rose. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Powell. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finish.
This team. And a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Pass to Reddish. Launches it. The Knicks rebound. Kicks it to Quickley. The three is up. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
And here's Morris. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Covington, no good. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Pass to Quickly. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Reddish. There's a screen by Toppin. And Reddish, here we go. Out to the right wing. Counted from distance. Brunson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Covington. Launches a three. The Knicks pull it in. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. To the middle. Quickly outside. Randall on the screen. Down low. Here's Rose. Oh, Covington with a block.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
They're really working the paint now.
To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Covington. Inside. Pass to Zubac. To the inside. Boston.
B.J. Boston.
And the layup is good. And the Clippers lead by 4.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Zubac. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Barrett can't hit.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Boston. Let's go with a three. The second effort. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Toppin. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Covington.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Outside for Randall. There's 14 seconds left in the second period. 5 to shoot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Foul charge to John Wall. That's his first.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Here's Zubac. George for three. Tipped. The drive by Randall. Rebound by the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. George for three. Randall pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
BA, there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
And the Clippers with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Boston. Off the mark there with a three.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Down low. Kicks it out to Barrett. Up top, Reddish. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass on the layup. Hartenstein's got 10 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Back to Wall. He can't get it to go. The Knicks go the other way with it.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Morris for three. It's rebounded by New York.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Morris outside. Here's Zubac. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Zubac drops them both. New York trailing. Here's Rose. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Out to Rose. And Batum over to help. Quickly, outside. Pass to Toppin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Ooh, nice D from George. The Clippers in the lead. And it's Powell off the drive. Right wing. Here's Zubats. And there's the drive. George, good. George has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell outside. Pass to Zubats. The Knicks pull it in.
Cooper stop. Evens on Zubats. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses for Rose.
If you're looking for reasons why they're losing, they've missed every single foul shot this quarter.
Coming onto the floor for
So it's the Knicks now. 9-point game. Toppin outside. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. Toppin's got his second basket on the night.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Pass to Boston. To the paint. Here's George. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point.
the Clippers. 43.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. To the middle. Pass to Hartenstein. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Toppin outside. Now here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For 3, George. And Toppin pulls it down.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Batum. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Powell outside. This one for 3.
They haven't been able to replicate their first half success shooting the ball, but overall, they're playing a solid game. After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Here's Batum. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
3-point goal.
Well, Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch, he is ready to rise and fire.
Toppin outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Brunson. Back to Hartenstein. George with the block.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that sending back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
And stolen by Barron. Fast break, New York. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. George with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Down low. Here's Morris. Powell for 3. The shot off that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And Morris over to help. To the wing, right side. To the paint. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Powell. Outside Covington. Now here's Morris. Right side Covington. Now George. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. Here's Batum. No good on the 3. And here's Quickly.
minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to the game. On the wing quickly. The kick out to Brunson. And they get it back. Quickly from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Batum left side to the inside. Pass to Powell. Now here's George. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're on top by 1. 1:20 left to play in the fourth. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, "It's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need."
And Allie, thank you for that. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Nails it from beyond the arc.
What a shot from Covington. You better be confident to take that shot.
Pass to Hartenstein. Fires the 3. Second shot opportunity. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Norman Powell has found his way to a big spot. Can he knock in a big free throw?
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Here's Reddish. Oh, it misses! Had a chance to tie it. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Picked it out of midair. In transition, here they come for the finish. Yes!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Well, and this is a guy the team believes in. Nick Batum is always on the floor when it counts. He's got a big-time chance to deliver.
Timeout called, the Knicks. They're behind by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Clippers making a change here.
Get up and get loud.
Hartenstein a screen. Money!
And that finally gets them back to even.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Here's Batum. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. George with it. Outside Covington. Randall with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Pass to Barrett to take the lead. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Paul George.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
First team foul. Julius Randle.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Here's George. Driving in. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 24.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
George drives in. Here's Batum. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Clippers lead by 1.
You can see the trust they have in Nick Batum. So dependable in big moments.
Randle, good.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Pass to Batum. Sinks that one from the post. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
They're in trouble if they let him loose like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by in what has been a great one. Here's Hartenstein, guarded by Morris. Barrett can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's George. The kick out to Morris. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Powell. And that one's good for Brunson.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
That one's good for 2.
My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
We all know Paul George is one of the most gifted and talented offensive players in the game. Now it's time to deliver at the foul line.
Hartenstein, no good. Pass to George. And here's Batum. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Morris. Batum gets the bucket.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
13 foul. Isaiah.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 5. Morris, left side. It's Powell on the wing. George for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
Randall's got room. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Clippers lead 67.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.